Hey everybody, Bob Lucero here from All Things Leland. Thank you for joining us today. It's no secret Brunswick County is the fastest growing county in North Carolina. About 50% of the folks who move to Brunswick County are from outside of North Carolina, so it leads to a lot of questions at social gatherings. Hey, where are you from? What kinds of things are there to do locally and in the region? And it's a great organization that my wife and I belong to. It is the North Brunswick Newcomers Club, and we're delighted to have Deb Mansir, the president of the club, joining us today. Deb, happy holidays, happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Bob. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. The growth of the club has been astronomical. At the meetings, maybe you could talk a little bit about the club, its origins, and your involvement, and what it does.
Sure. The club was started probably about, from what I can look at in the archives, about 8 or 9 years ago. It is a social club in several respects. It is certainly a social activities club. We do lots of things on the activities side, such as dinners, ladies' lunches, tours. A lot of historical, a lot of cultural aspects of the area. We also have monthly meetings, which are usually the second Friday of the month at the Leland Cultural Arts Center. We have speakers from town-wide, county-wide, some of the historical places around here, some of the organizations around here, and just to kind of give an overview of what North Brunswick and the greater Wilmington area have to offer. The other side of our mission is to help support some of those agencies around here that add so much to the area. In the past, we do fundraisers for towards the end of the year. This year, we just added a new one. For the holiday season, we added a new fundraiser. We don't have the totals in for that, but we
Okay.
hope we raised a couple $1,000s for that. And then we have our big fundraiser at the end of the year. And last year, we were able to donate $4,500 to 9 different agencies and organizations around the area to help
Okay.
support the work that they do as well.
I mean, one of the things that a lot of folks when they move here don't understand is the fact that there's an underserved population of folks who are in need, and I know you had the Brunswick Family Assistance
Mhm.
Organization in, but one of the things that you all are now doing is collecting food at each of the meetings to help distribute. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that.
Sure. We started in November to do food drives and to bring items to the meetings that we then donate to Brunswick Family Assistance. And they came and spoke to us at our monthly meetings. We usually have 2 speakers that come. One could be from an agency. One just this past year we've had like Leland's Economic and Community Development Manager. His name is Barnes Sutton, and that's always an interesting, where are we going?
Hmm.
How is the county managing this huge growth
Hmm.
that they're experiencing? We have had the chief of emergency management, the mayor of Leland. So those are the kinds of things that people are really interested in hearing about, as to, what's happening and where are we going and what does the future hold. We also have, as I say, there was the gentleman from Brunswick Family Assistance. We've had people from some of the historic
Hmm.
places around to come and speak about what we do. But in talking about the underserved population, one of the things that we found out recently was that over about 25% of our population fits into that
Hmm.
category. And it's consistent of elders and middle, age people. Children especially seem to be in high percentage.
Hmm.
So that's the other half of our our social obligation is to try and help these organizations as well.
I mean, as you point out, there are a number of organizations that need help, and the organization does. The other piece of it is the cultural aspects in the region. I know you had the executive director of Thalia and Hall in
Hmm.
not too long ago to talk about the offerings at the theater. The history of that facility is incredible. And, who knew until you went to the meeting to hear from him about Thalian Hall and their plans for the future. As you look at the new year, and not to divulge any secrets at the moment, but I mean, what do you see happening, for 2026?
For the club itself,
Yes, ma'am.
what we'd really like to do is we'd like to keep expanding the number of people. One of the things that we have changed is that it used to be you were only allowed to be a member for 3 years. So
Mhm.
we've done away with that because I think people still want to have those connections and they want to
Mhm.
have this group that they know they can come to for information. At our next meeting, we're having one of the directors from OLLI, which is the
Right.
Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, and what they offer right here at UNCW.
Hmm.
I think this area has such a wealth of resources, and we want to make sure that all our people can tap into whatever interests them.
Hmm.
We've come to find out if you have an interest and you can't find somebody else who has the same interest, you're not looking.
Yeah.
It's really quite wonderful to have little groups here, and um, whatever that interest might be, there's some place for you to find a
I
home.
I agree. I mean, we've met some really nice folks at the meeting and have connected. And many of us are in the same boat. I mean, we've owned our home since April of 2023, but I mean, it's still just you're getting into a rhythm of meeting new folks who have similar interests, etc. Is really important to assimilate into the community. So it's the second Friday of every month, but not every month, right? You're July and
We
August.
do, right, we do September through June is our big luncheon party
Right.
fundraiser. We do not meet during July and August,
Hmm.
just because so many people, it's such a busy time.
Sure.
And so those, except for this year, the only month that isn't is February. There's a special, I'm not sure, some kind of elections. And we hold our meetings at the Leland Cultural Arts Center,
Okay.
and they use that. So we've had to move that to the first Friday in
Okay.
February. So that means our January meeting is this Friday,
Right.
and then our February meeting will be on the 6th.
Well, hey, listen, I want to thank you for joining us. It's really important for folks to learn about the community and to meet their neighbors. And in the blog post, I will include the website for the newcomers clubs. But Happy New Year, Deb. We'll definitely see you on Friday. We appreciate it very much.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks
You're
for helping to
welcome.
get the word out.
Yes, ma'am.